Withdrawals, letter B, same kind of thing. The day that they expressly withdrawn, that you got that, or the date shown on the notification. Now, wait a minute. There's no requirement to send out a notification on withdrawals. If your institution does that, you can, and you might want to go with that notice date. I would say that I'm just going to put on there withdrawn by applicant, Bob called and said that they wish to withdraw. And I'm going to date that and I'm going to write that on their application or a documentation that we're keeping. And that's my day. I don't have to send them anything. So why go through that extra work? Now, again, if it's your bank's procedures to always send out some kind of closing letter that they withdraw, then maybe you want to go with the date of that. Approved, not accepted is a little tougher. When is that date? And it says here that you've got any reasonable date. If you read down, we bolded a couple things like the day the file was closed. Why did I bold that? Because that's my recommendation for you. So you've got the date that it was approved, the day for accepting that you gave them. Here's how long you have. The day it was closed. I mean, there could be all sorts of things. If it's a rescindable loan, let's say you went to closing and you thought we were going to code one this, it's approved, and then they rescind. You can go with that date because that's the day that it was not accepted by them. Lots of different options in that one. Again, I'm thinking that you want to formally close out. You want to tell the story. You want to write down a date and say, this is when we had already approved them, but they called us and told us forget it. So at that date, and I want to document that. So make sure that you can prove everything. And some of these get a little gray. So make sure that you've got a clear, definitive answer. Examiners take this and look at it under a microscope. They really do. And they especially, to put this into perspective more for you, denials versus withdrawals, right? Closed for incompleteness versus denials is the other one. So there's an avoidance in a sense of not wanting to call something a denial, and we'll call it a withdrawn or closed for incompleteness. Make sure that you've got the documentation to prove that it truly was withdrawn by them or closed for incompleteness by them, not something that you were pushing.